Man, boom. Shit fucked up. What's happening? What going on, good people? You feel what I'm saying? I had to go through a good little intro just to get back in with y'all. Welcome back to another great show. A word to the wise. You feel what I'm saying? We got wise words from wise brothers, man. Because if you don't know, you will know. And if you do know, tell somebody, man. Comment, like, subscribe, man. Follow the movement. Get down with the get down, man. Become wise so you can do wise things. You feel what I'm saying? You can move differently and you can hear from the horse's mouth from everyday wise people like yourself. You feel what I'm saying? As always, and as always gonna be, I'm gonna have the wise ones in here with me. You feel what I'm saying? I got my boy OG in the building. I got the guru in the building. You feel what I'm saying? Shouts out to my boy LD, man. Just shouts out to my boy LD. I'm gonna echo it just so you can hear it. Shouts out to my boy LD. You feel what I'm saying? Shouts out to our producer, Johnny Vito, man. He gets down. He gets down. My boy always holding him down. Got your production on lock. Beats, everything, music, what you want to do. You feel me? And as always, man, if y'all been watching and tuning into us, I know I like to lead y'all up and build y'all up. I need to hit my wine right quick before I address you niggas today. As always in bitch of the week. When I say bitch of the week, because I mean bitch of the week. In episode of theme today, like I said, in episode of theme today, if you thought I was fucking up when I said it the first time, no, I meant to say it that way because I don't think people really understand what we be thinking about. And half the time, I don't think men know what the fuck we be thinking about because ain't nowhere in the hell your big burly ass get in the boxing ring with a damn toupee on. I mean, a damn toupee. My boy didn't even have nothing up there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have no shit. Like he was
That nigga had glue and line, nigga. That's
that
it.
was
Nigga.
it. Like he was the OG. Not
And
tell.
this
Like, come
stupid,
on, bro. If I'm like
stupid
that,
spray on
bro,
his
rock,
shit.
rock the ball. You feel me?
As the ball representative of the Four Horsemen here, I know it's a struggle. I know it's something that we all potentially be immediately self conscious about. When that hairline get to fading
Trust me,
a
boy.
little
Nigga, you
bit.
trying to goddamn.
Hey, trust me. Like I understand. I went through it. Wise ones. Your boy here was struggling. Trust me. But at the same time, um, he got enough money where he could have went on and got that surgery done. I don't know if he could afford to take that many fights off to let it, finally be able to do what it do. Cause you gonna get hit in that motherfucking head, and you gotta let that shit. You can't. You gotta be tender up there. You gotta be tender.
For
And
sure.
if how that nigga like punched his forehead and like pushed that bitch back. Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. He gotta get it, bro. He knew damn
Got
well
to.
he wasn't supposed to work out, get that bitch wet. Damn sure not get punched in that hoe. And you decided to wear that hoe on championship night. Nigga,
Come
you
on.
got folks talking about that hoe who ain't never seen nan one of your fight. But they
I
seen
mean,
it.
I didn't even say the nigga name because I don't even know who the fuck he
Jarrell Miller. I know his name.
That's what I love to say. Bitch of the week goes to you, Mr. Miller. I hate to say it to you, my brother, because you should know damn better.
No
And for the
disrespect.
mind, I
Cause he'll
gotta
beat
roll
our ass.
on real shit. And then I gotta roll on to you people who and bless. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I had got a call while I was at work type shit. And this old lady, bless her heart, she was just so profound by this and all the rest of you dumb southerners, because I know niggas on the East Coast and niggas in the Midwest is not doing this. Going outside and thinking you're supposed to burn snow and see it melt to water.
In your hand.
I
You outside. It's 12 degrees outside. You got a lighter, a flamethrower, whatever, thinking you gonna hit the ice and it's gonna melt.
It is, man. That's what it's. That's what tells me in science class. Ice turns into
No,
water.
y'all didn't pay
Nigga
attention in
don't mention
science
science at all in
at
this
all.
equation. Because if you understood what the fuck rain is, my people, let's just get that established right there. Let's just start right there. Rain is not water, people. It is a mixture of shit in water
Yeah,
that
yeah.
falls from the sky. You feel what I'm saying? Then, if it's cold enough in the air, it turns into this little fluffy stuff and start until it hit the ground called snow.
Now guess what? Let me hit them with this, huh?
Uh-huh.
After it get even colder, that snow might even turn into ice.
Ooh.
Now, now, all of us have been children. All of us have wanted to play outside in the snow. When your hands real cold, what they tell you? Don't put hot water on your hand.
Whoa.
Put cold water on your hand. Now, let's take that one step into the practical
Let's keep going
process.
forward. Let's keep going forward.
You niggas think that you gonna take a flamethrower, melt ice, when all you had to do was take that same ice and put it in some room temperature water. That shit was gonna start melting like this.
Wow. And you know what? People really get so fascinated. Man, I had it in my hand and it just turned into some little plastic stuff. And I don't and like smart people. Come on, man. I gotta give y'all bitches of the week. Like this is beyond me. And not to mention, most people are trying to burn and melt shit outside.
Outside, outside, you stupid
Yeah.
ass nigga. It's cold as fuck. What
Outside.
is gonna do?
That's like throwing an ice cube in your house and telling the shit to stay ice. Like what? Go ahead. This is
You can
crazy.
put shit in the house and just set it in the
The
sink, and that
temperature
shit will start.
outside is below freezing for a reason.
Oh,
God
It
oh
damn.
my
say below
goodness.
freezing.
Oh
And in
my.
some cases, you was almost in the single digits, the negative digits if you got a wind chill.
Come
So
on.
if it turns the water, it's gonna turn right back to ice.
How many dumbass people was doing the hot water challenge and realized,
Oh my goodness.
you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, this shit about to turn into ice. God damn it.
What they should have been doing was this, fellas. If y'all really want to do a challenge, take a bucket or a cup of hot water and a cup of cold water outside and see which one froze the fastest. Because what people was gonna be tripping about was when you watch that hot water freeze faster than the cold water, you're gonna be like, damn.
Damn. That's crazy work, right? But you got to get bitch of the week before you, because you don't know no better. And I bet this is what they be talking about. You feel what I'm saying? You just don't know no better. That's all I can tell you. You just don't know no better. Which leads us into our topic of conversation today, fellas. And I have been contemplating on this one for a while, man. I think we really got to have a conversation about the mind of a man and what we really think about and what we really dissect and go through on a regular basis. Like it just baffles me. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna start with this one, fellas, because this was gonna be good. This is gonna be hilarious. Now, you got some of y'all that had women, y'all got your little side piece, whatever the case may be. What goes through your mind when your lady or your lady friend asks you a question out of the blue?
It
We
depends on the
depend
question.
on the
Like,
question first and foremost. I'm a smart nigga. I think before I speak. So I'm too analytical. So you gonna ask me a question, and then more than likely my response is gonna be like, "What that got to do with going on right now?" That's probably gonna be my first response, especially if it's some outlandish off the wall
So,
shit. What does that have to do with right now?
okay, let me hit y'all with a scenario then. Let me hit you with a scenario. Let's say, for the sake of argument, just cook dinner, y'all in there kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Had a good time. You about halfway through your meal. She like, hey, let me ask you a question. And you look up and she hit you with the, do you trust me? What's the first thing going through your mind right now? As you eating with your fork going, what
Do
the
I
I
trust you? Hell
go ahead.
no. No, you got it. I was
Look, you already gave your answer. Go ahead, finish.
hell no. Good fact that you just asked me that. You just gave me a reason not to.
but hey, I wanted as
You
opposed to
you
what
just
you gonna
literally gave me a reason not to. Because why
but I'm
would
just
you ask
saying,
me that?
as opposed to what you gonna say though, this is all about what's going on in your mind before you say what you gonna say. Then you gotta say how you gonna address the question. Go ahead, OG. Go ahead.
All right, so one, what Red gonna tell her motherfucking ass is the first thing that's gonna go through my mind. Every trustful thing that I know you have done and everything that you've built up it to this point. Now you gonna have me thinking about like this bitch was playing me
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
because if I didn't let you go out with your friends without me, if you didn't been out of town without me, that right there, you should know, bitch. I'm giving you so much trust.
That speaks volumes.
So with
Exactly.
that being said, that's what's gonna go through my mind. I'm gonna tell you now, as every man, we're lying when we tell you, absolutely, baby, 100%. You know, girl, why you ask me that question? You know I trust you. Because the first thing that this went through my mind was that whole line of thinking that Red gonna tell the bitch
For
Yeah,
sure.
straight
You know
up.
I mean,
I'm
because
gonna
look
be
though,
straight
this,
up with you.
this is what I'm gonna hit you with. My first thought is gonna be, well, what kind of fucking question is that?
Exactly. That's my
What,
initial thought. What
what
kind of
kind of
question
fucking
is
question
this?
is that? That's the first thing I'm gonna think of, and
Now
then
I now
then I'm
I,
gonna
I
start thinking about, look, dude, this how simple we are, people. We eating dinner. I'm gonna start looking at my plate to see what she could have fucking poisoned me with by now, cause I'm already goddamn halfway through the meal. I done drunk some of my fucking drink and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to. Do I start to feel funny in this moment? Like
got that
what?
voodoo spaghetti.
You know what I'm saying? Like, am I about to start shitting or something? Did you put something in here that I wasn't supposed to eat? Like, that's it. Like then my next thought is gonna be like OG said, I've let you do a multitude of things that ain't allowed in the history of single niggerdom that I would have allowed you to do and still care about your ass. You understand that? There's a lot of things I let women do when I wasn't with them because I didn't give a damn about their ass. You feel what I'm saying? So you be like, what are we talking about? Then I'm gonna say, like, oh, gee, yeah, baby, of course. What kind of, yeah, of course I
I'm gonna
trust
lie.
you.
I'm
Trust
gonna
you.
lie. I'm gonna
What? Because now I got to see where this is going. Because 9 times out of 10, you didn't ask me this to go somewhere else. All right, fellas, here we go. Second scenario, I got y'all because I got to fuck with y'all now. Let's say, for the sake of argument, y'all been together, it's been cool, y'all been kicking it. Hey man, let's meet up, let's go somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna drive by your spot and we're gonna hop in your car and we're gonna pull off. You feel what I'm saying? She get to your crib, my nigga. She got on a nice little dress. She hit you with the, do you think I'm fat? What's going through your mind?
has she
Right.
been gaining weight? Immediately. If she the same size, but she just a little self, insecure, a little self loathing going on, that's one thing. Has she been gaining weight?
That's the first
I
thing you're
need
gonna
this
think
question.
about it.
No, I'm asking you this question part of the scenario. Has she actually been gaining weight?
right.
But in this scenario, I'm gonna say, for the sake of argument, yes.
Bet. I'm gonna say this straight up. If she look decent in the fit, I'm gonna go ahead and tell her straight up, baby, you all right. But at the same time, be like, shit, we need to get a gym routine if you feeling like your clothes ain't fitting right. Legit. I'm with that though. I'm ready to hit the gym routine.
For sure.
But if she didn't put on like 30 pounds, bruh, I ain't gonna lie. I'm the type of nigga I probably would have already said something.
Yo
And
ass boy.
not even on the line of like trying to hurt her feelings. It's gonna be on the lines of like,
She getting out of hand
one,
now.
it's unhealthy. Two, let's just be real here. Me at 6'3", most of the females I'm dating between the heights of 5'2" and 5'8". You put on 30 pounds, y- if I put on 30 pounds, you gonna be able to tell,
Well,
goddamn.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt.
If
It's
if the it's one way. If that 30 pounds came from you just had my baby,
We
that's the
different.
only one that it don't matter.
That's a difference there. We
Other
ain't
than
talking about that.
if you got that shit from drinking beers, being lazy and eating, yeah, I already said something about 15 pounds. I ain't gonna even
This nigga here, boy. Look, G Real, what you saying, my boy? She covered it, she hit you with the, what was
so
it?
first thing in my mind, like you said, what's the recent activities? Did she just pop out a baby a couple months ago, or like
Who?
has she really just got fat from eating and being lazy?
Yeah,
Because there's two ways to go about it. It's a way you can go about it without being too harsh and being like it's a way you can say it like, yeah, them jeans might fit a little bit tighter than they used to or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You could be a little bit nice, but it depends on who she is to you.
You say that ass look a little
oh,
fat,
so
baby. We
I'm
can
about to
get
Because
a little
like you
say
said, like I'm
that's a
saying,
good point.
that's why
That's a good
you
point.
could twist it to be like them jeans looking a little bit tighter on you. You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
But
That's a good point.
if you want to, we can get in the gym and we can slender it down some so they can fit on easier.
I like,
Hey,
I
you
like
just avoided the argument or just said, you calling me fat? No, you
that.
making sure she look good and feel good about it. And then saying we can make it better so that your clothes can fit and make her like you with her with it. Like y'all together. You in on it with her.
That
Now if
is
you
the
want to just
one.
be a nigga, you're like, yeah, your ass is fatter.
But for say that too though, and I'm glad you said that though. For sake of argument, this is where I want to kind of get at. I wanted people to realize that when men are asked certain questions or when we in a certain state of mind, it's like we are always trying to, at any point in time, see how we can make this conversation as easy as possible. For one. For
It's a
two,
setup.
let's say for two, we are trying to avoid any disruption to the peace or whatever the fuck I got going on right here in this moment. Because in my mind, before you even ask this question, I'm thinking, well, we about to go out and have a good time. Well, we about to go get. I got a little money. You know what
I'm thinking about tearing that ass up when I get back home, and you gonna come
I'm saying?
drop this fucking question on me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we having a good ass, like, I have a good mindset, a good memory in this regard. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, I need for you to understand that. I need y'all to understand that men ain't necessarily always thinking about stupid shit. About 70% of the time we are thinking about stupid shit. Like, damn man, my shoes dirty or something. You think about stupid shit. You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
gonna need lie. I ain't
I
gonna need
got
lie, huh?
to you.
That's not a grown man way of thinking. If
Mm-mm.
that nigga grown 9 times, let me not say nine, about 6.5 to 7 times out of 10, our mind is on how much something costs, how much money this gonna cost me, how much money I'm making. Where's my financial status in this whole argument?
For
That
sure.
is that is about 65 to 70% of what the fuck we thinking. That 20, this 20 is what ladies gotta understand about the men that you're with. I already said I'm gonna give you low end 65 so I can get a little more playroom.
For sure.
20% of our mind is pussy.
Oh yeah, for
It
sure.
it is pussy.
Without a doubt.
Pussy. I'm
Present
sorry.
pussy,
It is
past pussy, future pussy.
Mhm.
pussy. Not gonna even lie. That last 15%, you mix in your feelings as a woman.
Mhm.
You mix you
Yes,
mix
yes.
in family feelings,
Yeah.
child care, work, work responsibilities, uh anything you want to do that's a hobby and all that type shit. But guess what? All of that still gonna play into part of that 65 of is this shit gonna cost me some motherfucking money?
Yeah, that you get to that 15 once you done kind of live with that 65, you know what I'm saying, a little bit too long. I'm gonna put
Mhm.
that bit down today. Let me start thinking about shit, what a weed quick. Let me get some, you know what I'm saying? Let me help my baby with the homework right quick. You know what I'm saying? That's when that light turn around. That's when you start going from there because one thing is men, I think all men should definitely take care of this and take heed to this is shouldn't really dwell on things. You really should.
No.
You shouldn't dwell in your thoughts too much. You feel what I'm saying? Just because of the simple fact of we are what I like to consider action-based species. We have to be about action. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna think it, we gotta necessarily be able to do it as well. Otherwise, it's gonna fuck with our psyche. How many times the nigga say, man, I'm gonna be able to goddamn pay this off in this amount of time, and that goddamn deadline came up and went. I fucking you start to scramble. You start to goddamn like I gotta shit. I gotta stop doing this to do that. It just fucks you. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck
Mm-hmm.
up,
Sacrifice a motherfucker, dog.
you know what I'm
Can
saying?
you compromise with man, you know how many times we didn't talked about these internal battles? Like like when you really gotta fight yourself,
Man,
like
Mm-hmm.
niggas don't realize like when you wanna do some shit and take care of some shit, something that you do, you
gonna
gotta
have to
stop.
stop. Gonna have to stop. Goddamn, it's gonna have to stop. You feel me? And,
Mm-hmm.
and I just like for us, and it was a good conversation for us to have, fellas, about necessarily the mind of what we got going through, and the mind of sometimes how we think about things, and not to say everybody's perspective and everything is gonna be the same, but for the basis is it's just the first thing that comes to your mind is like, what is that? Like, why are we? You know what I mean? So it's like y'all got to think about these things, and then it would tailor to our responses because most of the time our first initial response is probably gonna be a lot depending on the conversation or the question in hand. I'm just gonna lie to you. It's just gonna be
You
it's gonna
wanna
be
hear the truth. You don't.
you don't.
You
Mm-hmm.
No. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants it. And it ain't even a thing about you. I think it's for the most part, a lot of people don't want to hear the truth. But that's another discussion for another day, fellas. We'll definitely do that and do our thing. But take heed, people, to the words to the wise conversation. What we think about is so much further to the left than you might explain, or we so much more business oriented and thinking about ass at the same time because what he didn't mention was that 20% is lethal either way it goes. Nigga could be thinking about how you gonna pay for something, see a fat ass walking by, like, man, if I had a different life, boy, you know that's how quick the pussy went through you. Just it just stops everything. That 20 will stop everything. And the other guy, boy, that's all I can tell y'all, man. But
that
as
20
always, fellas, man, we got holla at you, boy. And y'all, let me
I
holler
got it.
at you.
Nah, I wanna holler.
You
Let
so
me
word.
holler.
All
Yeah,
right.
you trust me. I got you. I got you.
Holla at you, boy, man.
Something that we forgot to mention today, and we gonna mention it on the next episode for sure. It's
Okay.
Black History Month, so you gotta make sure, as Black people, you show up, you show out, and you show how we be the best versions of ourselves. In this month of February, I'm challenging myself to a few things: read a book, cook twice a week, back to working out, no violent music,
That's a
no
big one.
violent
That's a
music.
big one.
No violent music. I'm from Memphis, y'all.
No
No
shiesty.
violent music. No shiesty.
Man,
No Eddie Valero. No Dolph.
no Dolph.
No Glock.
No
No
nobody.
money bag. No nobody.
No nobody. God damn.
And last but not least, making sure that I do all of those things.
That's
So
it.
and
That's a big
hollering
one.
at your boy. And hollering at your boy. It's Black History Month. I'm challenging my brothers, my four horsemen, all of y'all. Do something different this month that you ain't been doing. Do something that you've been saying that I'm gonna finally get to
Mm-hmm.
doing that shit. Actually put some dedication and some commitment behind what you say you're gonna do. Let's make 2026 a different year. Like we said last episode. This year time 2025.
It's a whole nother ball game. Goddamn.
Fucked off.
Whole nother ball game.
Let's make sure this time in 2027 we can say we was better than we are today. Word to the world.
Word to the wise, man. Hey, that's wise words from wise brothers, man. Because if you don't know, you will know. And if you do know, tell somebody, god damn it. Because that's the problem. Niggas always trying to sell what they need to be giving out for free out here in this world for these good people, man. As always, man, y'all can find us on that Instagram, that TikTok, that YouTube. And pretty soon, I done said it a few times that Apple Music and that Spotify, y'all gonna see us on the Apple Podcast. Y'all know, you never know, nigga. You might see us on Netflix. God damn it, you never know, man. You see, you know, I might get catch us on some good shit and how we doing our thing like that. But hey, man, y'all stick a hand, mute a friend. You feel what I'm saying? If you ass ever want to come on here and talk to us, man, and kick it with us, man, hey, by all means, we got some guests coming up in the next few weeks, man. When I get a hold of these niggas and catch them, you feel what I'm saying? We gonna put these niggas on the show, man. We're doing our thing and females as always because we we love our ladies too. Don't ever get us wrong. You feel what I'm saying? I got my brothers in here with me. You know, we always hold it down. Got the OG in here with me. I got the Giru, the G-Ru, and the Guru in this bitch. You feel what I'm saying? He on three. He do his thing. It's your boy Hump. Y'all know how we get down. Shouts out to my boy LD. Shouts out to my producer Johnny by Vito, man. Y'all stay wise and think about some shit, man. Think about it. Snow don't melt unless you melt it, dumb man.